Imagine Julie, a Mankato student, gets out of bed and walks outside to be greeted by a cold gust of wind. Her teeth chatter as she walks to the bookstore to pick up some warm gear. She finds a colorful Mankato sweatshirt that she really loves. She looks at it to see a price tag of $64. She says, "No way can I pay that much." She shivers on way back to Bio 101. We can help students like Julie embrace their school pride, fit their budget, and stay toasty warm. This year's United Prairie IBE has 3 fantastic products that we're excited to show you. Winter hat, mittens, and a stylish sweatshirt. Now let me introduce the team and our products. Okay, so here's our mission statement. Our mission is to strive to learn and grow while developing products, volunteering hours, benefiting the charity, and the community. All right, here's a picture of our beautiful team right over here. And now if you go to the next slide, I want to show you a graphic of our team structure. We have a finance department, charity, and marketing. Okay, so I want to tell you a little bit more about our charity. If you go to the next slide. The greatest part of our business is it's making a real-world difference. All of our profits will go to sponsor the American Cancer Society, and because they don't have a location in Mankato, we'll be donating 200 plus hours towards the Humane Society and other local charities. Now it's my honor to bring to the stage Liz, who's going to go through the marketing side of things.
Thank you, Okay. Okay. To start, I'm Elizabeth Anderson, and I'm in the marketing department of Winterwear, and I'm going to introduce the products that we're going to be selling to you. We have 3 winter-based products: a sweatshirt, hat, and mittens. Our sweatshirts are a black hooded sweatshirt with the Mankato design. You can see the Minnesota State is incorporated in it. And then we have vintage throwback hats. If you picture Rudy at the football game, that kind of feel, that custom knit with the black and the purple-yellow knit in. We're planning on selling the sweatshirts for $41, the hats for $20, and the mittens for $18. We base these decisions off our marketing research. We sent out a survey through the email to 14,000 plus students, to which we received 362 responses. We did a scaling system, and then made a point system out of it, and we found that sweatshirts had 1,378 points, which is the highest rating for interest for students, and hats were at 925. So those were just a follow-up next to that. And based off the complementary nature of hats and mittens, we decided to pull in the mittens as something that would work well. We're going to be reaching our population of these products. We separated them into 2 categories: the primary market, which is students, and the secondary market, which includes alumni, families of students, faculty and staff, and residents of the Mankato area. We'll be obviously primarily focusing on students being located on campus, but because of our Mankato branding and university colors, we'll also be appealing to the Mankato State alumni and the people of the community. Because of our university appeal, though, we will have some key competitors, including the Maverick Bookstore and the Barnes & Noble campus bookstore. Based off our research and the products that they have and the prices, we found out that the Maverick Bookstore is our largest competitor, as they'll be selling sweatshirts for ranging in price from $24.95 to $64.95, and hats. So they're not selling any winter hats, but they do also have some hat items that are more of a cap style, referred to as trucker hats. And those range from $19.95 to $28. They do not offer any mittens. But when you look at the products that they're selling, because their hats are not the same, and their sweatshirts are more generic Minnesota State University or just have the steer head on them, there's a little bit of difference in appeal and interest in the design. Barnes & Noble Campus Bookstore also has similar sweatshirts to that of the Maverick Bookstore, and they're ranging in price from $36.98 to $58.98. Their hats, they do have some winter hats, but no selections similar to our vintage throwback Mankato hats, and their prices range from $12.98 to $29.98, and they also do not have any mittens. For our market to receive products kind of like our vintage throwback hats and our Mankato sweatshirts, we'll have to reach out to other competitors like Scheels, Walmart, Kohl's, and Target, and that may lose the appeal of donating to charity as we're giving our proceeds away, and they also don't have the Mankato branding. We have lots of strengths and opportunities as a market here in Mankato. After all, we're selling to a demographic that we are a part of. We are the students of Minnesota State University Mankato. We are the future alumni, residents of Mankato. We feel and have the same needs that the demographic we're selling to. We are motivated to accomplish our goals in this task. After all, we're kind of financially on the line here. No student really likes to have their money taken away. Knowledge and resources. We have great faculty and staff and former IBE members as chair people. So we have a great wealth of knowledge just at our fingertips and email away. We have unique products. I mean, it's Mankato branding, not Minnesota State University, and it's different from our competitors. And to be honest, for the products we're selling, we have better quality for the price. And our opportunities are that the winter season is going to be around the corner. It's going to be cold. People know Minnesota winters. You're going to be wanting to bundle up, wear your scarves, wear your hat, wear your mittens, your hooded sweatshirts. And then also the holidays around the season. A lot of people buy university sweatshirts or things to bring home and give to their families. And so that is a strength that an opportunity that we have. We also have a hockey season. Picture the hockey students. They always have that knit cap on, the sweatshirts. So we have lots of potential customers in our area because we're not just limited to the Minnesota State University because we're moving more Mankato but keeping the university feel. And we have easy access to the customers as our company is based on the university campus and our main selling points are going to be there. Our marketing objectives and goals. We plan on paying off the loan by November 4th, and we plan on selling 50 mittens, 115 hats, and 60 sweatshirts by December 10th. We also plan on donating 200 charity hours individually on our own time on behalf of the company by December 20th. Our product strategy is that we offer products that are unique and affordable, that are set apart from our competition. As you can see, we create a perceptual map to kind of indicate this difference. We have affordable to pricey, generic to unique. We're moving more the Mankato area. We're offering a unique product and an affordable range. We're moving the opposite way that the Minnesota State University bookstores, as the Mavericks bookstore and the Barnes & Noble are moving, as they're usually having the Minnesota State University, the spearhead, and just, they're getting more and more pricey. The sweatshirts are expensive, and their products are not cheap. So, and our suppliers are quality and reputable. Wear and Knit has been in operation since 1977, operated out of Minnesota, quality products. And also Create My Tea is a reputable online custom apparel provider. Our pricing strategy is obviously that we be more affordable than our main competitors. We're pricing our sweatshirts at $41, our hats at $20, and our mittens at $18. Whereas competitors' highest prices, you have the Maverick bookstore at $64.95 and the Barnes & Noble campus bookstore at $58.98 for their sweatshirts. And that's a significant price increase from our $41, and they also are a difference in appeal. We have the hats that they're selling at the Maverick bookstore for $28 top price, and hats at Barnes & Noble for $29.98. And that's a drop in about 33+% for our priced hats. And also don't have mittens. So we have an appeal there. We're offering a completely new product to our area. We do have some planned pricing strategies. If necessary, we'll do a bundling option where we'll sell mittens and hats together at a reduced price to increase both interest in the hats and mitten sales. But our plan is to sell all products at full price. For our promotion and advertising, we'll be placing ads in the campus newspaper, The Reporter. We'll also be posting ads and posters around campus that's in common places. We have a Facebook page, email ads, digital ads, and word of mouth. Our Facebook page will be sharing that with our friends. We'll be promoting that any way that we can. Email, we have access a database with 14,000 students' emails. And so we can send out a personalized ad to each student at Minnesota State University Mankato, which is not something that everybody can do. We have also been placing digital ads in Morris Hall. It's called the Crossroads, and it's a path where like the Armstrong Hall and Morris Hall come and intersect, and a lot of students pass through. So we'll be able to create some traffic and also be spreading word of mouth. For the students on campus, we'll be talking, people can see, and we can create a culture of this at Mankato. Our distribution strategy is obviously that we're going to be doing some sales on campus. We're planning on tabling in the CSU and Karkowski Commons Tuesday and Thursdays at noon. These are the places where food service is on campus. Karkowski Commons is the place where most freshmen and underclassmen who are living in the dorms grab their lunches. And the CSU is the only place you can get food on campus as a commuter or any place else. So otherwise, people will be moving off of campus. So any place to be at around noon, it's the CSU. We'll also be selling at sport events. We got Hockey All Seasons Arena. We're going to be especially focusing on the U of M game on November 2nd. We'll be selling at Stomper Cinema, which is the university show. They have movie showings in the CSU every week, and if we do some volunteer hours for them, they'll let us sell there. And then also we'll be selling at Impact Events, which is the on-campus events. And so we have planned the October 30th haunted house to be selling sweatshirts there. And then also DJ on the ice, which is the All Seasons Arena. It's going to be a cool place, the hockey arena. People are going to be wanting more sweatshirts. Off campus, we're looking at the Mankato Marathon, which is great because we have Mankato on our sweatshirts. And that's on October 19th and 20th. And we also have the Kiwanis Holiday Lights on November 29th to 31st at Sibley Park, and an old-fashioned Christmas in St. Clair, sorry. Miss St. Clair on November 30th. Because of when we're going to be receiving and distributing our products, we plan to receive our sweatshirts about 3 to 5 days after we order them because of the process, but because of the custom-made nature of the hats, we will receive those in 4 weeks, and so we'll be doing pre-sales, and they will be able to receive samples of the products, so we have samples of the products for students to see and feel when we're doing those pre-sales as well. And now I'd like to invite Dylan up for the financials.
Thank you, Liz. My name is Dylan Malberg. I'm the head of the finance department here at Dinnerware. And I'd just like to bring you through a breakdown of our cost per item, our price that we will be charging, and then our markup on each item. And we base these prices on our market research, which if you saw, our prices are kind of right in the middle, if not on the lower end of our market research and other people's higher items. And again, just to mention, all of our profits are going to the American Cancer Society, which is a great cause. Here's a breakdown of our loan amount, and we are asking for $2,232.60 for the purchase of our hats, sweatshirts, and mittens, and then our setup fee. Here's some of our projected financials. Our projected sales of $5,660 is our, us selling everything at our full price, and then with that, we'd be looking at a profit of $325.39. Here's one of our couple ratios. You guys have the other ratios in the financial statement that you guys have, but here's just a comparison of our three scenarios of our expected worst case and best case scenarios of our debt service coverage. Our inventory. Most of our inventory will be kept in the reporter's office, which is our campus newspaper, which is on the second floor of the CSU. We will have 24/7 hour access to that because Darren works at the newspaper, so with his math card, we have 24-hour access to it. And then also the secretary there to ensure security of the inventory. And then also a small amount of our inventory will be also kept in the MSSA office, which is also kept in the located on the second floor of the CSU. And this gives everyone ease of access because the secretary there will know that we are all part of the IBE, so whenever we need to grab a sweatshirt or whatever we need from there, we can run up there and grab that. And then also it's card access. Our cash management. We're going to have 2 people in charge of our cash account. When we're selling, we'll be using the Square system, which is our card swiper. And that's really neat because when we do make a sale, whether it's a swipe of the card or by cash, there's a program that puts all our sales in an Excel-like sheet. So it's easy to keep track of our money and also our inventory at the same level. And with our cash, when we do receive cash, like when we're tabling or making sales, we bring that cash, we put it in the MSA office, where we have a lockbox to put the cash in, which where there's 2 keys for it, so only limited access to that. And then every Friday, one of the two people that have access to the account will bring our weekly earnings and deposit them into our account. And if I can bring Dan back up.
Wow. With our sweatshirts, mittens, and hats, Julie is a happy student. She has some extra cash in her purse, she's staying warm, and also she's supporting her school pride. But more than that, Julie feels warm inside because she knows she's helping something greater. She's helping a lot of people with their fight against cancer. At this point, I'd like to open the floor. I'd like to thank you for your time. If you guys have any questions, we'd love to answer those for you.
Great, thank you.